Yo. Y'all know what time it is, man. We back at it again. It is the brothers, uh, BarBOTB, the BOTB live show. I am one of your hosts, Jay Walken the third. That's my brother, my partner, my co-host, my drinking partner, Carolina Dirt. What's happening with you, bro?
And shit, like I said, the hump day happy hour tap in. We back at it. It's almost the weekend.
Absolutely. So, just real quick, a special shout out to my niece, near and dear to me. She celebrated a birthday today, or celebrating a birthday today, man. So, yeah, shout out to my niece, and I'm not gonna say her name, so y'all can be weird and shit.
Yeah.
But she know I
Yeah.
love her. Um, Outside of that, man, we were supposed to have the Great Nation Squad on the show. We had some scheduling difficulty, so if they are able to make it, we'll bring them on and we'll have a conversation about that. But otherwise, y'all check them out on IG, uh, Great Nation Squad. Also, the same name on Facebook, Great Nation Squad. Just kind of highlighting maturity, and I got a little bit of salt and pepper here. You know what I'm saying? Letting them grades show, showing love to that, and just showing you how to grow gracefully, grow mature gracefully. That's what I say.
Yeah, I got a lot of strands. They salt and pepper it in, but I got them long strands.
Absolutely, man. So we gonna have to pivot from what we were gonna do. So this is real raw. It's always raw with us anyway. But yeah, we had a whole different idea of what we was gonna do today. So we it's upon us because we had a good week of college football. Uh, my Gamecocks, cuz I mean, it rough. It is rough. That was rough in my Mike Epps
Yeah.
voice. That it ain't supposed to be that rough in the wind.
Nah, man. I thought Colorado had a rough win, but people talk down North Dakota State, but they run they conference. So I didn't understand how people thought Colorado was just supposed to run over them. But I understand what they're trying to say as Colorado being a Power Five, but in the sense, real, you still got to line up and play. Now, what them gay guys did with Old Dominion, now that is that is way more disappointing. But I understand this is the first game of the season, so you gotta get them spider webs. You used to playing against each other. You gotta get them spider webs out of competition wise. Get those spider webs out. So
Absolutely.
season here.
What up, HD? HD Dreams. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. I've been meaning to get back with you, man. Hope everything is going well with your injury and your recovery and everything. Um, I don't know, man. The whole Colorado thing didn't bother me that much. Don't nobody play defense west of the Mississippi. I don't know why everybody acting like that. I
Yeah,
get it. He got the recruits and he was supposed to. It's a spread option, triple option, run. It's they just don't play no defense out there, man. But Shador is looking like he is
who he is.
who he say he is.
Yes. I give Shador all the credit, man. He's standing in the pocket. He's not running around. He got good accuracy. He got good velocity on his throws. His I ain't gonna say his not was, but not against the team was offensive line last year. They looked like they did a little better, but then once again, if you're trying to say North Dakota State defensive line is just as good as USC or Clemson or USC California or Clemson or Bama or any other top schools, and I don't know about that, but he stood in the pocket. He won the game. That's not what it comes down to. They ask about, but when it comes down to it, it's about winning and losing. It don't matter how many yards you throw for. Don't matter how many yards you rush for. Don't matter how many sacks you get. That shit come down to wins and losses. They won.
Absolutely, man. That one, like everybody talking about the Travis Hunter, uh, what he did, which he showed the fuck out. Like I'll be honest, he definitely showed the fuck out. But when the pocket broke and he bootlegged out of that thing, and he came to a stop knowing he was gonna get hit, that was a huge play for me because that showed me how that man was built.
I mean, he did that last year.
He
He did
definitely did.
that. He did it at Jackson State also. He known for taking hits. He known for taking big hits. You know, they always talk about, can you stay in the pocket and deliver the pass? He has proven time and time again he can stay in the pocket and deliver a pass with somebody in his face, or if not overthrowing a wide receiver. Like he has shown every throw in every playbook.
For sure. For sure, for sure. Let me take a real quick pause before we get into this, man. Life is always life, and man, I do want to show a special shout out and just whatever we can say, cause we had another school shooting in Appalachian High School in Georgia. Um, Four people lost their life. Two teachers, two students. The gunman was a 14-year-old who apparently gave himself up. Uh, they gave his name as Colt Gray. Um, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I don't know what's going on in a kid's life at 14 that they would want to do what this young man did. Um, I don't know what the answer is, but normally and unfortunately, this normally sparks off other similar types of events. So prayers, man, and a moment of silence go out to everybody that is attached to somebody, everybody that went to that school, those families, that staff, that district, and everybody in the neighboring communities, man. All right, all right, all right. So,
Yeah.
go
I
ahead.
think I was on lunch break and I was on my computer and I always look at CNN and all that, and that shit popped up. I didn't even read it, man. It seemed like the same. It'd be like the same stories recycled on how we got to this day. Um, and then I saw Dad this afternoon, and he asked me about it. Like I ain't even get into it. So, like, I didn't deep dive into it. He was just telling me about it. So, it,
It's no
like,
deep dive.
yeah,
I mean, I'm sure we're gonna find out he was a loner. I'm sure we're gonna find out just all the things that we find out when these things happen, man. I'm not here to blame nobody. Um, I feel bad for the kid because at 14, you think you know what you're doing, but you don't really know. And they already said they're gonna charge him as an adult. Like, this is on his head, and I'm almost convinced that he does not want to be in the position that he's in going forward.
yeah. And just say, don't you pull the trigger? You can't pull. You can't.
Only Nas rewound the bullet. Shout
Yeah,
out
you can't.
Nas.
But I couldn't get it out. You can't rewind the bullet. Um, but I got a feeling this ain't gonna be the first or the last this year. I mean, this ain't gonna be the last this year. It's just the way this world is going, or the United States is going.
Yeah, man. On another light note, man, ladies, unless you football fans, this episode is probably not gonna be for you. Because we're gonna get off into this inaugural week of the NFL. We talked a little bit about, the college, and that'll probably come back up, man. But we could just get right into some how we feel like this week gonna go. How you feel?
I'm down with it.
All right. Now this segment, we gonna find a way to shorten this segment and probably post them on different days. But we gonna do the fat picks of the week. Um, and we gonna start with tomorrow night. First game of the NFL season, Baltimore, Kansas City. The line is KC -3, and the over and under is 47.5.
A lot of points.
That's a lot of points. It's at Kansas City. It's week 1 though, so I would take the under. And don't get it twisted, cause look, this is just two brothers talking about football. Cause if you bet your motherfucking house on some shit I say, well, never mind. Um, I would take the under on at 47.5. But KC -3 is kind of like, what you think?
I mean, KC winning less than 3, right?
Yep,
But the way KC started last year, have they revamped the offense? It's pretty much the same offense.
it is pretty much the same offense.
But Lamar owes Baltimore owes Kansas City for the last several years.
They might keep owing them.
They could, but Derrick Henry is going to be a big change because now Lamar don't have to go get that 3rd and 2. Lamar don't have to get that 4th and 1. Lamar don't have to get that 2nd and 9. Like Derrick Henry going to shorten them chains up. To me, it's an even playing field. Even both of them playing cold weather, I feel like it's more of an even playing field because it's beginning of the year. So even though our partner Kansas City fan, I'm gonna go Baltimore.
Okay, we gonna split that. I'm gonna take KC, and I'm gonna take KC. I'm gonna say take KC and the fucking points. I don't think Baltimore. I see a 31-27. That's what I see.
31-21, Baltimore.
Well then, or no, I don't see 31-27 because then, well, you know what? I take the over 47.5. I take the over. I'll take the over.
31-21. I got a feeling. You know, our partner, he don't never believe. They still got Harrison Buckner as a kicker. A homeboy, he be like, man, he known to miss him. So.
This is true. Well, that's KC Baltimore out the way. There is a game.
31-24 Baltimore. 31-24 Baltimore.
31-24 Baltimore is Carolina's pick. I'm going 31-27 KC. So we split. Then there is that game is on NBC and Peacock. If you didn't know, I don't know why you didn't know if you're a football fan.
Man,
I only know though because I'm looking at it. Friday, you got the Green Machine, the Packers against the Eagles on Peacock, 8:15. They got Philly -2.5 and the over under 49.5.
So it'd be like a 25-24 game. It's 49. I'll say hey, it's my boy. Green Bay. 31-27 Green Bay.
That's you as a fan, or that's you?
That's both. That's both. What I'll say is Saquon gonna make a difference, but I say 31-27 because I think we're gonna put Jalen Hurts back up against the wall.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with you on that one. I'm gonna take Green Bay. Jordan Love showed moxie last season. He closed out the season well, even though, they took an L. But the way they beat Dallas, I feel like they got better at the running position. I'm going to take the under on this one for sure, though. I'm going to take the under on this one. The 2.5, man, they be so, they wildin', man. Because it's probably going to be 3 by game time.
Well, they playing in Brazil, so who's considered the home team? They got it on there. Who's considered the home team?
Did they figure out what jerseys they gonna wear? Because they said them game colors is green and they can't wear that. They probably did a special white black colorway or something like that.
Yeah. We got a new defense. That's why I said they're gonna throw up points. We got a new defensive scheme, which we damn have every year. But we'll see. They give the home team usually the lead on that. So that's why I said who they consider as the home team.
They both away. I just hope they get there and get back safe. Uh, Atlanta, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh at Atlanta on Fox, 1 o'clock. The line is 3.5 Atlanta, or -3.5 Atlanta. Over and under is 41.5. These are notoriously low scoring games when we play Pittsburgh. My partner, Mr. Black, is a Pittsburgh fan, so I hope we beat them motherfucker by 50. That's not going to be possible. I'm still going to take Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz Dome. I'm going to call this one. I'm going to call this one 34-28. 34-28 Atlanta.
I'll go
This April, what's happening?
I'll go 24-21 Pittsburgh.
Now, what did I say? I said 34-28. That's still the over. That's still the over. I think it's going to be low scoring, man. I'm going to take Atlanta by 4. I'll call it 24-20. I'll call it 24-20. Take the over. Take the over.
Yeah, I said 24-21 Pittsburgh.
You said 24-21 Pittsburgh. I feel you. We split on that one. 1 o'clock game, Arizona at Buffalo. Buffalo -6.5. Over and under is 48.5. I don't think Buffalo has done much to change that team. They haven't looked good in the preseason. Not that that matters about anything. You still got Josh Allen. Okay, fever. Young Jake with the calling for Pittsburgh. It's okay. You got enough liquor to drink your way through a loss. Arizona, Buffalo. I don't know that Arizona did anything to compete with Buffalo. I'm going to take Buffalo. I'll take Buffalo by 7. I'll take Buffalo by 7. In an ugly game, though. 17-24, Buffalo.
27-23 Arizona.
27-23 Arizona. Oh, you must know something I don't know.
No, Kyler Murray. If you look at his stats aren't as bad as what it seems. I'm looking at Jake. What Jake put. I think Kirk come back from injury with a new team gonna beat us.
I think it's the same chance as Russell Wilson being Russell Wilson that won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Pittsburgh always has a defense. That's what they're known for. I just think Arizona is better than what people think they are now. We'll see how Kyler Murray starts out the season.
Okay. This is an interesting one. The semi-new look Tennessee Titans at Chicago in a 1 o'clock game on Fox. Chicago -4, over and under 44.5. That might be the way to go. That might be the way. Sloppy games, defenses ain't settled in. I ain't gonna take all the overs, but you might be right. You might be right. We might have to pull Jake in on this weekly pick'em.
Yeah. You said Chicago and who?
It's Tennessee at Chicago.
Tennessee at Chicago. I'm gonna rock with Chicago.
I agree.
I think it's gonna be. I think I 21. No, it's not gonna be 27. I say 2017 Chicago.
2017 Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that's a fair prediction on the score. What's your boy name? Caleb.
Caleb Williams.
Young Caleb Williams. He do look like he might be the guy. Um, I'm with you on that. I take Chicago with you by 3. I take Chicago with you. Now it's -4, so yeah. But I give him a 3-point win. 1 o'clock game. New England Patriots at the Cincinnati Bengals. This is on CBS. They got Cincy by what is this? 8.5. Over under 40.5.
You don't know if Jamar Chase is gonna play yet.
And who running the ball? Either way, I'm gonna take Cincinnati, but I'm not taking them by 9.
Zach Moss, the backup from Indianapolis last year.
Yeah, I'm not taking them by 9. I'll give them a score. But I'm not. I wouldn't take 9. They got to see how it look with Joe Mixon being gone. And this week right here, we don't know shit. So we just kind of pulling these out our ass. What you say?
1917 Cincy.
1917. That's an ugly score.
Ugly score.
In a close game, does New England have enough on defense to stop them, even without Jamar Chase?
I mean, Joe Burrow still Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has proved to be able to win games.
Yeah. I'm thinking of 28-20. But no, because they said, what, Jacoby Brissett going to start?
For who? Oh, yeah.
For New England.
I might go 2017 Cincy. 2017 don't sound too bad. 2017 Cincy.
24-17 is what I would say. All right. So you got Houston and Indianapolis. At Indianapolis on CBS. Houston -3. Over and under is 48, 46.5, 48.5. I'm looking for Houston to win that division again. I'm taking Houston to score more than. Yeah, I'm taking Houston in a big win.
No, I say 31-28 Houston. If Anthony Richardson's back, I'll take that. 31-28 Houston.
I'll give you the 31. I'm gonna give Indianapolis 17. That's 2 tutties. 2 tutties and a field goal. I'll give them 17. Jacksonville, Miami. That's gonna be Jacksonville looking a little different. Trevor Lawrence actually starting to show footwork. He looked like he's starting to catch up to the speed of the game. Jacksonville, Miami is Miami -3.5. Over under 48.5. I'm still gonna take Miami. I fuck with Duval. But I still got to take Miami. I'll take Miami 41-24.
34-31 Miami.
Okay. In-state rivalry.
Yeah. I actually think Jacksonville gonna slow up. Jacksonville get up, they're gonna slow the game all the way down. If Miami up, it's gonna be track meet. I just think Travis Etienne is if he gets rolling, the game is gonna be slow.
Is the equalizer.
Yeah.
Okay. I just think I think Miami scores quickly, and I think Jacksonville play back up. Play catch up. You got Carolina and New Orleans. Carolina at New Orleans Saints. As a Falcons fan, fuck the Saints. And that's just to stir controversy, and not even a little bit. No, that's history. We just don't mess with the Saints. I'm still gonna take New Orleans. I don't know if Xavier Legette is gonna be enough. I know they Chuba Hubbard is starting running back for Carolina.
No, can't think of his name.
Okay, I still don't.
I don't think Chuba start. He definitely gonna get carries, but I don't think he start.
Yeah, I think I don't.
Yeah, I think. Don't
What happened?
I want to say it's Miles Sanders, but don't quote me on that. I would have to bring up the depth chart.
Miles Sanders definitely got some years on him now. He got to be what, in his 6th or 7th season? Yeah, he was in Philly and Buffalo. Either way, I would take. I don't like Bryce Young. I think they wasted a pick when they could have had Buddy in Houston. What's the Houston quarterback name? I'm just throwing it all the way off now.
I just had it in my head too.
I don't think Bryce Young is the guy. I think they probably move on. He probably got if he don't get hurt. I just don't think I think there will be an elevation to his game, but if the offensive line don't prove that they can protect him, it's just gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. But I'm gonna take New Orleans. It's division. I'm gonna take New Orleans 23-24.
I'm gonna say 23-17. New Orleans.
Okay. We got the Vikings at the Giants. 1:00 on Fox. Minnesota -1.5. Over and under is 41.5. Justin Jefferson is back, but Minnesota lost their quarterback, their starting quarterback.
And they lost McCarthy. They lost what's the name of y'all? And they lost McCarthy in the preseason. They lost Cousins to y'all in the side end. Then they lost McCarthy in preseason. But still got Justin Jefferson. And Aaron Jones. And I don't think Hawkinson ain't playing. But they do got added.
I'm gonna take the Giants 20-10.
I don't know. It's the era after Saquon. I'm gonna take Minnesota. I'll take Minnesota 24-19.
24-19?
Yeah.
You like an ugly scoring game.
Yeah, man. When you be playing them damn squares, that's what we hitting them damn ugly scores on them balls.
Oh man, that's funny. So we got the Raiders at the Rams in the first 4:00 game, or one of the first 4:00 games. They got the Chargers. I'm sorry. This is the Chargers, the Raiders and the Chargers. They got the Chargers -3 over under 40.5. I'm gonna take the Chargers. I'm gonna take. You taking the Raiders? I'm gonna take the Chargers, man. I think Justin Herbert finally makes the leap that they expected him to make last year. I mean, he was already a pretty damn good quarterback. Um, I'm gonna take the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers in a 31-23. I think they beat them by a score.
I'll take the Raiders.
The Ravens or the Raiders?
The Raiders. 31-24.
Okay, keep in mind, y'all, these is fat ass, drunk ass picks now. That's not a game I wouldn't mind tuning in to. Well, we got red zone, so we'll see what's going on with that. Denver at Seattle. They got Seattle -6, 41.5.
Seattle.
Yeah, I think Geno is who he's supposed to be. I think he went through his rough years. And Denver we don't know what the fuck is going on in Denver.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I think Sean Payton gonna have them ready to play this year. I just think Seattle's just offensive, defensively, just an even team. Like they gonna do what they do. Like it ain't gonna be no extravagant. I don't think they're scoring ass of points, but I don't think they're gonna allow you to score ass of points either.
I'm gonna call that one 21-20. I feel like it's gonna be a missed field goal in there somewhere or a missed extra point.
23-20. 23-20. Seattle.
That's a fair score. Got Dallas at Cleveland.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Dallas at Cleveland. They got Cleveland -2.5. Is that disrespectful to Dak and them boys?
No, Cleveland ain't no slouch. Remember, Cleveland had a good season last year.
With Joe Flacco. I think they catch. I think they catch Dallas on some week one. Not quite. Let's say 40.5. It's a close one. I feel like that's a 24-21, 24-20. I think Cleveland will catch Dallas slipping early in the season.
Yeah, 27-20 Cleveland.
Then we got the Washington Commanders at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay -3.5. 43.5 is the over under.
Tampa 27-24.
I think the Commanders surprised the fuck out of Tampa Bay.
Well, we'll see if Baker's Baker. Baker had a decent year last year.
I think Washington surprises Tampa Bay, just like I feel like Cleveland gonna catch Dallas slipping. Hello, Professor. Nice of you to join us. We just talking football this week right here, man. We had some guests that we had some scheduling difficulty with. Shout out to the Great Nation Squad. That's who we should have had on, or that's what we were supposed to have on. And they're just a collective that accentuates maturity and teaches, to embrace these gray hairs. I choose to see it as wisdom, and I would never hide that. Um, Washington, Tampa Bay. I'm gonna call that one. I'm gonna call that one a 24-20. I'm gonna call that a 24-20. Commanders for me.
21-10 Tampa.
21-10. What?
Tampa.
21-10 Tampa. Okay. And then the Sunday night game, the late game, is the Rams at the Detroit Lions. Detroit minus 3.5. And over under is 50.5.
Yeah.
50.5.
Yeah.
I think that's a shootout. I'm gonna take Detroit. What up, though? I'm gonna take Detroit. $34 20, 21.
35-31. 35-31 Rams.
Matt Stafford come to spoil the party.
Yeah. I mean, not cool. A healthy, what's the white guy name?
Who?
Wide receiver.
Oh, the receiver.
Yeah.
My head bad. Cup.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp. Kerwin Williams, running back. I just figured the Rams just bounced back this game started the year. I figured they bounced back because they healthy.
I'm not mad at that. Monday night game is Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. At the San Francisco 49ers, San Francisco minus 4.5, 43.5 is the over-under. And before I get my pick, man, I just want to say I'm sick of Disney and these deals with these goddamn cable companies, cuz it's like you got all the money, cuz. You got all the money. The Marvel franchise got y'all all the money. Not to mention you got a Disney World and a Disneyland and a Disney International, all kind of shit, man. Come on, man. Just put the football back on TV.
It's on Peacock?
Nah, man. All weekend. It was cool on Saturday. I guess the deal died on Sunday. It's telling me ESPN is not a part of my package.
Well, shit, I ain't got Peacock. And my package play on Peacock. That's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit, man. They getting out of hand, man. The NFL, y'all getting y'all money, man. Stop playing. And y'all getting y'all money from hardworking people. You feel me? Disney, stop playing, cuz y'all winning. Y'all winning.
Yeah, they're getting real disrespectful. They wonder why all these people are IPTV and still in cable, man. That shit high and y'all taking everything away.
And it was free. It been free for all the years.
Man, shit seem like every year. Who do Super Bowl every year? CBS, not CBS. Every year
they
Super
switch.
Bowl,
That's a contract.
Yeah, like that should be up for like they gonna have that shit blacked out in our area. Every year that shit got a chance to be blacked out in our area. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they full of shit. I take the Jets in the points. I think Aaron Rodgers still got some shit to prove. Maybe they don't win, but I definitely take the points. I'm gonna go San Francisco, but 30-28. 30 to
Jets,
28. I'm gonna go San Francisco.
Jets 34-27.
Okay. Well, we'll see if he's still a bad man.
I mean, I think they're gonna win it for him. He didn't get to play last year. It's Aaron Rodgers, Garrett
Aaron
Wilson,
Rodgers at home, essentially, since he's from
yeah,
California.
Mike Williams. Defense was always straight last year. I think it's a hoorah game. We're gonna hoorah for Aaron Rodgers. AI.
All right, well shit. That's week one in the NFL from the Fat Brothers with the drunk picks. Um, what is your see into the future moment for the year? Who's the underdog?
Underdog not making the playoffs last year, or even if they
Not
made
making the playoffs. Yeah, not making the playoffs last year, making the playoffs this year.
I don't really see any of them teams that really got better. Um, Indianapolis. They had a chance last year. I give the Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson got hurt. He was leveling up every week and got hurt.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I'm gonna go back to Duval, man. I think they returned to some form of. I think they got the defense will be better. I think they've healed. I think Trevor Lawrence has gotten better. I think, like you said, Etienne, he gonna be back in rare form. I think Jacksonville make it back to the playoffs.
Yeah, because they missed it last year. Houston, they lost that game and Houston got in. So yeah, I can see that. As a matter of fact,
Yeah,
all of
man.
them in the same division because Indianapolis in that same division.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville edge out the Colts. I think the Jaguars edge out the Colts. Wild card maybe.
I should say just because AR. Just get them AR get them in the playoffs. I'll say that.
The Jets is a fair pick too. The Jets
Yeah,
is
AR
a
get them
fair
in the
pick
playoffs.
too.
Wild card. AR get into a wild card.
That's fair. If he stand up straight for all through the season,
Yeah, 17 games.
that don't look bad. That don't look bad. I'm excited, man. Not excited that the cold is coming, but excited that the fall is here. Football brings families closer together. Um, you know where the drunks at, so don't be around the bars. You know what I'm saying? Watch it in the comfort of your own home. Stream it with your friends, have a watch party, whatever people do. But this is always a good time of year, man. Despite everything that's going on in the world, politics, social media, just real life shit. Um, hold your family close, man, in a real way. And I'm saying it early. Check on the people that you need to check on. Check on the people that you know you need to check on. Um, what else you got going on?
Shit, that's about it, man. I'm enjoying this cool weather. I'm ready for it. Football, cool weather, drinks. Sit back and relax. And I feel like you can't relax in the summertime. Either trying to do something or it's too hot to do anything.
It's always too hot to do
Yeah.
anything.
So in the fall, it's cool. You got pro football, college football, high school football. I just feel like this is the season to kick. This is the part of the year, the season to kick back and just relax and enjoy the weather outside. You can be inside or outside, no matter where you at.
For sure, for sure. Just a quick. I'm gonna have to get back in and do some research on college. We'll have some weeks where we pick some college games where we'll pick the top tens, the top 10 teams or something like that. We'll do that real quick. But Colorado over under 500.
Over.
Gamecocks over under 500.
Over.
Mm. You ain't look at that schedule, cuz you ain't look at that schedule.
I've been looking at the schedule. I just feel like nobody knows what we got. So whatever team we decide to surprise on that day, we're gonna win.
Okay. Well, since we got it on the record, who's the national champ? What's the national championship game? If you had to say it today.
Oh shit.
We know Michigan ain't gonna be there.
Georgia and Bama.
Damn. Nah, they'll find a way in the scheduling not to let that happen.
I mean, it's 12 teams this year, so you can lose like two games to get in now. You might be able to lose 3 and get in.
Ohio State, man, as much as I don't be wanting to give it to them, I say Georgia, Ohio State again.
Yeah, it all comes down to how it's bracketed off when it comes to the new 12-team playoff. But I still think somebody from the SEC is going to be in that title game, and I think it's probably going to be Georgia.
Them boys they dismantled Clemson, cuz.
Yeah.
They dismantled Clemson.
They gonna make Dabo have to find a new job. They just gave Dabo a 10 mil, 100 mil, 10 years, 10 million a year shit a couple years back. They better get Dabo fired.
They was talking about I think it was them boys, the boys on the bus. I forget them dudes, man. It's the bus boy. I don't know, man. But they was talking about Roddy White saying that Clemson got too many white players at the skill positions.
Damn. Well, they on Dabo ass because Dabo don't utilize the transfer portal. So
yeah, I mean, look, it's like the flute play on Madden that always worked. You got to stop it. You got to find a way to stop it. You know what I'm saying? So, not even find a way to stop it. If you got a play in your playbook that works, there is no. It don't make sense not to use it. Even if you feel like it's a cheat, it don't make sense not to use it. I understand where Dabo is coming from, but that is an old school way of thinking. It's the way that Nick Saban got his ass out the office. You feel me? So you can not use it if you want to, but if everybody else around you using that motherfucker, you're gonna have to do something.
I can see. I mean, it shows loyalty to your players. It shows your loyalty to your team. It shows commitment to when you walk into somebody's living room asking them to come play for you. But he also has a program where people want to come to. So I can see if he say, I got 20 people want to come in, I'm only going to take 3. But to not take none or have a strategy where I'm only taking juniors and down. Somebody gonna give me at least 2 years. I can see that. Like if he had a strategy, but by just saying no, I just feel like that may give confidence to the players that do come into the program saying, all right, I'm gonna be here. Whether I leave after 2 years, after 3 years, Dabo is committed to, whoever come into Clemson from the bottom up. I can see that.
I feel. I mean, like I said, you don't want to use the transfer portal. Them kids gonna use that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want somebody to come in for a year and then leave. Like they done left. They was at Ohio State. They left Ohio State, went to Ole Miss. Now if Ole Miss, then they come to you and they only got 1 year, and then they might get hurt, but you got somebody been in the program for 3 years. But it come down to wins and losses.
It comes down to wins and losses, man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad we had this show, man. We very rarely talk sports. We're gonna make this a completely different segment, man. But we're gonna do what we do. I'm just glad we got some football on, man. I'm back on that. I'm starving, so I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. You got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. People enjoy your weekend. It's coming up. Just enjoy it. Whatever you gonna do, whatever you got to do, whatever you want to do. Even if you don't do shit, just enjoy it.
Hey, man, look, love the people who love you back always, man. That's what we about. And show people some grace. I ain't forget about that. Show people some grace because it's crazy out here these days, man. The shit that people get upset about is not always worth being upset about. We fight amongst each other when we should be banding together. Do your research before you get into shit messy. Get into messy shit. And don't be accepting people's toxicity, cause sometimes that's their toxicity. That's my word for you. Sometimes that's they shit. Even if it's your homeboy, your brother, if it's toxic, sometimes that's they shit. And you let them deal with it. But this is the BOTBLive Show. I'm Jay Walker III, the BOTB Live Show. That's Carolina Dirt 803, man. You got anything else?
No.
Until the next time, man, we're going to see how these drunk picks go. At least by Friday night for sure. And then we'll recap on Monday real quick. But y'all be easy, man, and be good to the people that's good to you. For real. We gone.